Hello friend and welcome back to the part 3 of the video, and in this video we are going to improve our UI designs and fix some bugs that we had in the previous version. So let's get started. Okay, so the first bug I saw that if we click on dark mode, it changes to dark mode, but it doesn't change the text to light mode. So we can fix it by going into header, and in here we can add an inline condition. Let's say color mode dot color mode is equal dark. Then we are going to show light mode, else dark mode. If you don't know, it's called ternary operator. Okay, let's see if it's working or not. Light mode, and there we go, it's working. Okay, fixed. uh Team toggle text. Okay, and next thing what we want to do is display this text over here so it will look more better. Let's add a border width of 1 pixel and border radius of large, and add a padding of 4. Okay, also let's increase the width by going into app.js. We are giving 20% of the width to the sidebar, so what we left is 80. Let's put this in here, 80%, and there we go, it's working. Okay, next let's move this text to this left side by using spacer. All right, there we go. And one more thing we can do is just remove all, I mean, change this to something called ego. We can do that. It's very easy. Just to remove the format, and let's add from now. It will show something like this. Added on. No, sorry, not added. Just added 15 hours ago. And there we go. If we add a new item, it says added a few seconds ago. If we hit refresh and if we go test, still says few seconds ago, and if we get to 1 minute ago, it will say something like that, 1 minute ago. Next thing what we are going to do is add a checklist. If we click on checklist, the item should be deleted. So we can do it by going into content again and add a checklist, maybe up. Okay, let's move this to the back position where it was before. Edit and add the checklist button over here. Let's add a check box, and if we click checkbox, it should be deleted within 2 seconds. After 2 seconds, on click, we are going to delete it. How we can do that is okay, wait. Let's add another property here. I mean props on item delete. We are going to delete the item like this. Underscore lists, active list, and date. We are just going to delete the lists, active list, date. It's date, not data. And we are going to put it again, and it should work fine. Let's check it out. Underscore lists is not defined. Constant underscore list is equal to lists, active list, and delete underscore lists, date, dot items, date. And if we hit save, it should work. Sorry, it's lists, not lists. Oh, it's lists. Sorry, it was list, not lists. Okay, let's add a delete button, not checkbox. Icon button icon is equal to fi delete. Okay, fi trash, not delete, trash. All right, there we go. If we click on it, we are going to call on on delete on item delete. All right, it doesn't work. Let me check. If we go to back, okay, we are going to call. We're going to pass date parameter, which is just key. And there we go, it's working. And at 6 minutes ago, if we delete, and there we go, if we refresh the page, and it's deleted. Alright, it's working. Added delete button. Okay. Alright, now let's add a share button so user can share their lists publicly. Okay, let's do it by going into sidebar, and then we are going to add an icon button here. Icon will be fi share. Oh, fi share. Just like that. Why it's selected icons? Okay. And it looks ugly. Okay, let's add share up here. Not there. If you go to content and up here. Alright. Icon button, fi share. There we go. And let's add it up to the right side. So for that we're gonna need to add flex. Sorry, and in here we are going to add a spacer. Okay, and there we go, it's like that. Share. What is share? Let me check. It looks good. Share. Alright. On click we are going to React clipboard. React copy to clipboard. Let's install this. Alright. Yarn and React copy to clipboard. We are going to copy the direct link of the list so user can just share it anywhere. Alright. Let's see how we can use this. We're going to import it first, and then we are going to we are going to wrap the content with the copy to clipboard and text. Okay, so copy to clipboard text would be it's working, and if we click on the icon button, let's say, and there we go, it's working. Alright, we are going to update the text. HTTP localhost 1337, not 1337, it's 3000 /view/admin and slash list.id. Let's see. And there we go. The ID is 19. We get this URL. And if we go to this one, if we click, we hit share, and it's ID 20. If you are using MongoDB, the ID will look completely different because it uses some kind of long ID which contains, I think, 128 bits. So it will be a long ID. It's better to use MongoDB because by default Strapi uses what it's called, SQLite. Yeah, let me show you. By default Strapi uses SQLite. There we go, data.db. You can change it. If you don't know, let me know in the comment section. I'll make a video on that. But let's go with SQLite for the demonstration. Alright, let's delete. We don't need these. Okay, so now let's add a new route for this view. We can do that by going into index.js and add another route for view, then slash id. Then we are going to render another component. Let's add a view.js, edf return box, and it's view. Alright, so let's render the view component. And if we go this, and there we go, view. Alright. Oh. In here we are going to add a state and loading. Let's set it to true. And if loading, then we are going to display a loading bar. Let's say spinner, and let's see. Oh, sorry, we are not returning anything. And there we go, it's spinner. Let's center, not container. And there we go, let's add some margin top to make it look better. 14. Alright, there we go. It's working. And inside use effect, let's add another state to store list data. List, which will be by default JSON, and use effect. So we are going to fetch only first time when the page loads. Empty array. And in here we are going to make axis.get http. You can use env variables instead of using this constant http IP address. It is better. Localhost 1337 slash list slash, and we are going to extract the ID from the URL. Let me first check in the console what we get here. Alright, we're getting nothing because let me check. Oh, we are not passing props here. Props. And there we go, it's working. Params.id is 20. Alright. We can get it by it's params.id. Okay, match.params.id. ID is equal to match.params.id. Okay, so now we can fetch. And Strapi can also provide, Strapi also gives you an ability to fetch directly. Like let's say if you want to fetch a single content, like this one, you can use direct ID, like just like this one, the IP address slash the collection name and slash the ID. Let's say ID. But first we are going to allow the public user to find one. This one, find one list. We are not going to allow anything else because public cannot delete or create a list. Let's save. Alright, then we are going to log in the console. Console.log, oh sorry, console.log data. Let's see if it's working or not. And there we go, we got the list with all the items with a date. Alright, let's set the list to data and let's set the loading to false. And inside in here we are going to use a padding of, let's say, 24 and heading list dot name or title. It's title, I think. Yeah. Alright. Oh, 24 is a little bit high. Let's make it 12. And there we go. We see the loading bar, and then after it's fetched from the server or Strapi server, we can display it like this. And after that, we are let's first separate. Let me go to content, and we are going to separate this, or just copy it like this. Copy and paste in here. Object.keys, list.items, and everything should be same. Let's just import everything first. Text, text, spacer. Okay. Spacer. Next, icon button. Oh, this will not work because public user cannot delete anything. And also add moment. I don't know why auto import not working. Moment. Let's see if it works. And there we go, it's working. Let's add some margin top. Okay, stack. I don't know why auto import not working. I don't know why. Stack. And the margin top of 4 and gap spacing of 4. And there we go, it's working. Let's try to add another item in here. It's working. Add. And if we click share and if we visit the page again, and there we go, added a few seconds ago. It's working. What else we can do here? That's it, I think. It's working. Let's display the username like this. Text by list.user.name or username, I think. It's username. Alright, by Zen, there we go. Let's text color to gray.400. Oh, 400, let's say 500. By Zen, there we go. It's okay. Let's move it to the right side. Flex and add a spacer. Import the flex. By Zen, there we go. Let's change X to capital because it will look better like this. And if it's refresh, and there we go, by Zen. Yeah, alright, that's it for this video. And if you have any more suggestions to make in this project, let me know. I'll also push the code to the GitHub so you can just directly download it on your PC. And one more thing to tell you that almost 80% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. It will really help me to make more videos like this. So make sure to subscribe. And until then, take care. Bye.